Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors, and this is a video on hunting use versus tactical or defensive use. Now, before I start this, let me clarify this. This video is going to make me sound like a hypocrite because this is my Marlin 336, and in the past I've called this the civilian tactical carbine, as in this is all you've got. Can you make it work? And even though you're probably outgunned if you have this, well, it cycles fast, it's reliable, it's accurate enough, and it hits hard enough. And in the past, the ammunition for the 30-30 was very available and was very affordable. But not so much anymore. But this beats throwing rocks. But in truth, primarily use of this rifle would be a hunting rifle. It can double in an emergency defensive role, but civilian tactical carbine is not the original role for this rifle. And I think that that's pretty well accepted. Now, the shotgun is where I think that the most controversy goes on. This is my old friend. This is my Benelli Nova field model that every time I pick it up, because I don't shoot it as much as I would like anymore, it just looks at me like a puppy that's been locked in the backyard. And I love this gun, and I'm actually sad that I haven't been able to shoot it as much as I would like to, or do a TGO trap shoot, which may be coming when we get time. But this is a field model. This is my Benelli Nova Tactical. Now, in my opinion, Benelli, when they designed the Nova series as well as the Supernova series, they got the firing ergonomics correct. The bolt release is here, the safety is right here, and that's all you need. And then obviously there is the shell stop button here, which lends this design to the law enforcement community for excluding cross-loading and training issues. And so this gun here has an 18.5-inch barrel. This is a dedicated tactical shotgun. This shotgun has a 26-inch barrel that can take removable chokes. Now, it is entirely possible with this, which is a Carlson's Dead Coyote choke, and this, which is a Super X No. 4 buck 3.5-inch Magnum shell, to make buckshot perform out to 60 to 70 yards in an effective pattern. But that is out of a full-length hunting barrel with a removable choke. Now, I know a contractor, operator, whatever, who is going to remain nameless, and he and I agree on one thing, that buckshot out past 7 yards out of a tactical shotgun isn't the best option. That's where the deer slug comes into play. But don't think that I don't like buckshot. I like it in my field guns for coyote hunting. But buckshot out of a tactical shotgun beyond about 7 yards, you're not going to be effective. Now, you could take this shotgun and make a deer slug effective out to maybe 100 yards. I would limit it to about 75 in truth, but that's getting into carbine range. But with this shotgun, buckshot to 7 yards, slugs about 7 yards to about 25 yards, And that's what this will do. Now, you can make it perform with slugs out to about 75 yards, but that is a tactical shotgun with an 18-inch barrel, and that's why people also get confused. The deer slug accuracy question. This is a Carlson's rifled choke that fits into this barrel. The slug develops better ballistics out of the longer barrel. And with the Carlson's rifled choke, the slug is more accurate. But this is a field gun. These are hunting chokes. And while I'm on the topic of chokes, I have been needing to explain this for a while. It goes cylinder, improved cylinder, modified, improved modified, and full. That means the taper of the barrel, cylinder, it's pretty well open. Improved cylinder is a little bit more closed. Modified, improved modified, and full. And then you get into the crazy turkey chokes or the dead coyote chokes or the waterfowl chokes that kind of get a little bit of funk in them. And it's harder to explain them. But most tactical shotguns are going to have a cylinder bore or an improved cylinder bore, and they're the most open, and they throw the widest pattern. Hunting shotguns, normally I would hunt or will hunt with either a modified or a full, but if I'm shooting skeet and I don't need a dense pattern and I just need to throw a couple of pellets into a claybird to break it so I can get bragging rights, then I'll use an improved cylinder choke. But the patterning ability of a tactical shotgun with buckshot out past about 7 yards is negligible. And so that's why slugs from 7 yards to 25 or 75. Now, with this rifled choke out of this barrel, could I probably be effective with this in a hunting situation out to about 150 yards? Definitely, because these are hunting guns. They are hunting chokes and they are hunting design slugs. Something that people need to keep in mind is this does not have the same use as this. Could this fulfill a defensive role? Yes, I'm not saying that it can't. But I guarantee you that this is going to be pretty damn hard to get around a corner. Trust me, I know I've tried. That's why I bought the tactical model. But don't try and jump down my throat because I like the Benelli tactical model. I have nothing at all against the Remington 870 or the Mossberg 500 in a field model. And as I've said before, and I will say again, run whatever shotgun is your field model. Make that same shotgun your tactical model, because your muscle memory needs to translate. But if you shot a Mossberg 500 all your life as your field model and you're getting into tactical shotguns, by all means, buy a Mossberg 500 A1. If you shot an 870, buy an 870 tactical. That's fine. But also, remember that hunting buckshot and hunting slugs are a completely different story when shot out of hunting guns as opposed to buckshot or hunting buckshot and hunting slugs that are being shot out of a tactical shotgun. They perform completely different, and you employ them in two completely different ways. So I hope that this video is helpful. As always, God bless all my Ted Nugent blood brothers. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. And thanks for watching Tex Scribner Outdoors.